Warning, the following video is rated R for retarded. In a world full of crime, corruption, and suffering, one man decides to review movies. This is Devil Dog and Eric at the Movies.
Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, back here also with special guest Eric helping me out on this movie review. We decided to go ahead and review the movie Bad Taste. That's right, this is another classic Peter Jackson film from a long time ago, and I'll be honest with you, I do not know how in Sam Hell this guy has become the filmmaker that we all know today. I mean, we all start out from small beginnings, but honestly, I thought Meet the Feebles was bad, but Meet the Feebles is actually more entertaining than this movie. This movie, I can't believe people gave him money to make this. Now, what exactly is Bad Taste, other than the fact that it's a perfectly named movie for what it is? This movie is indeed made with very bad taste involved. And to basically sum up the plot of this film, it is about aliens that have taken over a small town, and these alien hunters that just happen to be there, that are there to stop the aliens from taking over by killing them and saving the day. I guess they're like some secret agents or something, because they act like they come from a home base and they talk to each other and everything. But as you can see from the screenshots of this movie, it obviously did not have a good budget, and there's a lot of gore in this, but the gore is so poorly done and it's so cheap and bad that it's not good at all. And the sound effects, I swear, like whenever someone gets crushed in the skull, it's like someone sitting there going with their own voice, their own mouth. And I mean, you got like all kinds of massive gore where it looks like they just took like mannequins from a department store and like cut the heads off of them and then put like chewing gum and hamburger on it to represent guts. But the basic plot of this movie is, like I said, there's aliens that apparently run some sort of fast food joint in space, and they're trying to find the next big flavor, and they find it in humans. Humans are the next new flavor of the month for these aliens. So they take on the form of human people in this town and pretty much are killing these people. And once they eat the people, then they puke up the guts back into a bowl where it's like green slime, and then they eat that, and it's like the top tier quality product. So the whole plot of this full-length movie is a bunch of guys running around one town and one building, one house, shooting all these people that are supposed to be aliens. And honestly, it's all it is like they must have just got a deal with a blue shirt special from like shitty like boiler suit outfits for the aliens. And for aliens, they're really stupid, and they seem to have blood that's like normal human blood, I guess. But basically they go around, and it's just these excuses to actually go and kill them. And near the end, they finally mutate and show their true forms, which are basically the worst possible mask that you could get from a party city, a party fantasy. I mean, like a Spirit Halloween budget. I mean, these aliens are just so god awful looking, and it's really a dumb movie. It's not entertaining. It's boring. The plot is non-existent. The acting is terrible. Honestly, I can't believe they got the budget to even blow up a real car in this movie, and they actually did. But yeah, the gore is terrible. Everything is downright shameful in this, and it is nice to see that Peter Jackson went on to actually make a striving career for himself. And I know most of these filmmakers, when they start off with movies like this, but my God, this is just terrible. And the fact that Peter Jackson is even in it as one of these zombie alien guys is just astounding in that. I mean, The best effect has to be the house model at the end. It's supposed to represent the spaceship taking off and flying through outer space. My God, it's bad.
Yeah, but that's just my personal review on it. Let's ask our guest who's here with us on this video. Hey, Eric, what did you think of the movie Bad Taste?
Well, I just watched Bad Taste, and wow, this movie is horse crap. It starts out okay, but then about 10 minutes in, these cheap-made zombies start coming after you. Oh my God! I have to say, damn, Peter Jackson, were you on crack when you made this movie? I had to get drunk to watch Meet the Feebles, but in Bad Taste, this makes you want to go insane. This movie is not funny. It's super crap, super cheap kills, cheap gore effects, and the worst ugly masks I have ever seen in a long time in a movie. The only thing that I like about this in some parts is some of the music that's in this movie, but that's it, I swear.
You know what? I have to totally agree with Eric on that. That's pretty much precisely my same feeling. Thanks, Eric. Oh, by the way, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me. Well, I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Oh, he's a cool guy. I'll tell you what, though, he seems a little stiff in the face, though. But honestly, I do understand that when you're a filmmaker and you're starting out, you're not going to have a good budget or a good script or good actors or good anything. I mean, but it's just it's interesting to see how a filmmaker like Peter Jackson started off in his career making movies like this, all real schlocky, really poor, not funny. They're not funny movies. It tries to be funny, and it falls flat. I agree with Eric on this. The best part of it is basically some of the music that's in it, and even that, it really ain't that good. The effects, my God, people get on to me for my movies I make and my little skits, but, I don't have a budget. He actually got funding. He got a budget. He had money to spend to make this movie. And like I said, it was like he went to a J.C. Penney and snagged all the, the mannequins and then like, hey, go ahead, cut the head off on this one, put some steak fajita meat hanging out of it. And it's just like, by far, I cannot say I like this movie. Meet the Feebles, honestly, just like what Eric said, if you got drunk and watched it, it was a watchable movie. This, hands down, you have to give yourself a full frontal lobotomy in order to actually enjoy this film. Now, if you are a fan of this film, I don't mean to disrespect you on this, okay? It's my personal opinion, and also Eric kind of agrees with me on this, but this is not a good movie. It's not entertaining. It's not fun. It's boring. It's got terrible acting. This zombie alien guys are just stupid. And if they're aliens and they puke up after you eat you and it's green, and why the hell is your blood like human colored blood? There's so many things about this movie that I just honestly cannot really wrap my head around of how this was made and why, and after he made this, how the hell he got more funding to actually make Meet the Feebles, because I think he made this before Meet the Feebles. I may be wrong on that, but yeah, honestly, in the end, I have to say, along with Eric on this, that this hands down is a terrible movie. It's not a good representation of what this filmmaker can actually do, and I'm glad to see that he's evolved and has made the great movies that he makes today compared to when he started off, because my God, they're terrible. But in the end, this is a terrible movie. It's garbage. I can't recommend you watch it. I can't say, honestly, watch Meet the Feebles. It's actually entertaining, even though it's like Muppets on crack. But this, hands down, is just garbage. There's no redeeming qualities in this film at all. And I would say definitely avoid it at all costs. This was Nate, a.k.a. Devil Dog, here with my special guest, Eric. And we want to say thank you for watching this video. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the bell icon to stay updated whenever I release any new videos. And remember, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil's in the details. Yep. Peace out. I mean, seriously, Peter Jackson, what kind of drugs were you on when you made this movie in the first place? I mean, Devil Dog's special effects on my mouth is better than the effects that's in your movie.